Talk to me, brother.
I'm Gregor.
I know. But I've no time for idle chat.
What, you do nothing?
It is my penance and my blessing. And now...
Go away. Novices aren't allowed here.
I'm Gregor.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulous, and I'm the
That means you get to leave the monastery.
No, not at all.
Is there anything I could help with?
You know, there is. Perhaps you've heard that. I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find...
What do you need me for?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also... The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library. But it...
Why are they forbidden?
Because they contain occult and demonic practice. It's nonsense, of course. This is nothing but... Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna, is universally acknowledged to be a wise man. But here, at some point, someone decided his book is the work of a Saracen devil.
Where can I find it?
In the library, there's a large cabinet with a lock on it. The forbidden books are inside. You'll easily recognize what you're looking for. No one will notice if one book disappears, but if more were to vanish...
Is there anything you...
There's a key to the cabinet in the prior's chambers. The librarian should have another one, or you can acquire...
Why can't you do it?
Because I'm one of the highest-ranking monks here, and one day I'd like to become abbot.
You could just ask for it.
Do you honestly think I haven't tried?
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. They say Brother Solarius understands locks. But don't tell him why you need it. We'll soon have the election of the...
I found this piece of parchment.
I've no idea. Why don't you ask Brother Librarian?
Abbot Peter's health is deteriorating. They say he won't make it to the autumn. No. Peter has a strong constitution. He'll still be on his...
My name's Gregor.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here?
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, The lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my brothers, my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
That's all I wanted to know.
Please, keep it to yourself. Especially the part about the coin.
There's something I should tell you. Something you won't be happy to hear. I'm here to find someone and, to do away with him. But listen, it's not murder. Not when it's a man like him. He's one of the brigands who burned down Neuhof. He doesn't deserve to live.
What's he doing here? And who are you?
They call him Pious because he used to be a priest. When he found out a lot of people were after him, he hid away here. And as you can see, escaped suspicion. They sent me here to find him and bring him to justice. He's one of the novices.
So we have one outlaw and one assassin in our midst. This place is a lot more exciting than I expected. Do you know who it is?
Well, that's just it. It could be Antonius?
Antonius? He's a fine fellow. No, it can't be him. Although, you never know what's hiding beneath a man's skin.
See how hard it is? It could be anyone, and at the same time, nobody in particular. It could be you.
What on earth makes you think that? My being unfit for holy orders doesn't make me a former assassin.
Servus.
True enough. I won't tell you more, and I'd like you to keep silent about this too.
You're talking about killing in the monastery. I really should report it.
Would you do that? I have a feeling you wouldn't.
You're right. I'll keep it to myself. I've got problems enough of my own without involving myself in yours. And besides, I mean to be gone from here within a year, so why should I care what happens with the monastery?
Thank you, Siskin. I appreciate it. How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
I'm still curious about this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
Actually, I don't care. God save. I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices. Tell me about Antonius.
Well, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
That's all. Thanks.
Greetings, brother.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rule.
I'm interested in. What can you tell me about Siskin?
Oh, he's always got a smile on the new friend. But I reckon he don't. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already.
Sounds like you don't.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor. He's hiding.
Do you know anything about.
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. He's always happy to help, which is...
Listen, there's something I ought to tell you. There's a dangerous
Ha! It's better not to ask.
Never mind that.
That's Siskin. I always thought he was an odd one, the way he carries on.
You mean his not going to morning prayers?
So you noticed...
Actually,
I think when you take a closer look at Siskin...
you've got the right...
You think so?
That's what I'm trying to...
What are you going to do to that?
That's not your...
You should talk to the Circators, or the Prior about...
I've read the abbot's book. It says in there that you're not a saint.
You broke into the abbot's quarters to spy on me?
I wasn't interested in your opinion about what I did. What interests me is you.
I'm not going to tell you anything.
Just try it, and I'll smack you.
No, don't hit me.
That must have been Brother Cicada. He can't sleep and prays long into the night.
Be well. Servus.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
Don't move a muscle.
I'm Gregor, and
I know. I saw you in the church during the ceremony.
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes the rule.
When it's not...
Then we're authorized to mete out punishment.
Brother, you were somewhere you shouldn't have been. Don't you know you...
Very well, bro.
Now, show me what you have on you.
While I was locked up, someone was making quite a racket in the cellar. Blind drunk, I'm sure of it. Wonder what's been going on.
God be with you.
Finis, et
Ha! This looks like the Saracen language. Ib al-Hasan.
This is not a good time. Praise be to Christ.
Here's the book you wanted.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure for our suffering abbot. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who wasn't taking proper care of the books. Is there anything I can do for you?
How can a novice...
And what would you do out there? I'm sorry,
I'd be interested...
That's a strange wish. They keep a record of every monk in the abbot's book.
Thanks.
No, thank you. About that book. Don't eat...
I'd like to... Who's in charge?
Abbot Peter is the administrator of the monastery, but you won't see him.
And what happens when the...
Then we elect...